Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and one Democrat says he's really embarrassed by his party and their actions. And I can't say I blame him. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Dean Phillips, a former United States Democrat representative and somebody who actually campaigned unsuccessfully against President Joe Biden in the Democrat Party, he says he's embarrassed that the Democrats, their actions they're taking against Doge, against the popular things that Trump and Elon Musk want to do, he says they're missing the boat. He says that by taking them to court over all these things, they're missing what the will of the American people is, what the people voted for, and they're ignoring it. And if they ever want to get back into the levers of power in White House, in the House of Representatives, in the Senate, they're going to have to listen to the American people. Just opposing Trump to oppose him, when right now he and Musk are very popular figures in America, is not a wise strategy. And a much wiser strategy would be to work with them where you can, find where their policies are unpopular, and go after just those policies. But this broad scope of going after everything, a lot of legal experts believe it's going to backfire. A lot of political experts believe it's going to backfire. Dean Phillips believes it's going to backfire. I believe it's going to backfire on them. And I wouldn't give them any advice. I'd say keep doing what you're doing, because it's going to keep the Republicans in power. I want you to watch what he has to say here, so please watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
I was really embarrassed for my Democratic colleagues, Mr. Garcia and others, because the fact of the matter is this is not playing well around the country. People want the government to work better. They believe that Mr. Musk, one of the most extraordinary entrepreneurs in human history, who does not fail at just about anything, they want him to do this, most Americans. They wanted Trump. They elected him. And I just would hope that my Democratic colleagues might change the strategy and perhaps actually work with Republicans to identify waste and fraud and actually attack that, because then they would have some more credibility as it relates to the constitutional issues and the ones that are actually going to hurt human beings, including federal employees who are now being used as pawns. So but that is how most Americans feel. But Democrats are not projecting that, and I'm deeply concerned about leadership right now.
Well, they would notably argue that they're trying to have some oversight. They would like to know what the functions that he is doing are. They want more transparency, and they don't like power being ceded to him with little, frankly, accountability or even that transparency. That doesn't give you pause?
Sure, that's what I said. I'm conflicted because the way this is being approached, look, if I could wave my magic wand, I would also identify ways to reduce waste in the federal government. When I ran for president, Laura, that was one of my propositions, to engage one of the world's foremost consulting firms to literally look at the entire federal budget and make thoughtful recommendations to Congress about how we could actually become more efficient, more effective. And that was a proposition of mine. Unfortunately, Democrats are only focused on one thing right now, Mr. Musk. The fact of the matter, he's quite popular. He has the largest platform in human history, which is, of course, Twitter/X. And I think we're missing the boat as Democrats. And all I'm saying is that sometimes it's better to join them and actually play a role in how the strategy works, rather than so pathetically, frankly, try to combat something that clearly is a steamroller, and Democrats are being steamrolled. And I'm deeply concerned about that. Yes, Musk is not elected. He has no accountability other than Donald Trump, and that's a frightening combination. And I don't want to cross my fingers. I think Democrats should join the club and then have more credibility to actually raise the alarm about constitutional issues. Right now, it's the boy who cried wolf.
Well, fair point.